My name is Louis Bedio. I am the marketing director for a company called Remax Realtron. It's the second largest real estate brokerage in Canada. My role is to really bring the social media benefit to 1,200 people in our organization. What were the pain points? Well, let's go back in time. So in 2018, I started a program with Remax Realtron called the Social Media Co-Management Program. And literally, because we did research and we spoke to agents and we realized a common denominator. You have agents who are very proficient in social media, and you have agents who are not proficient in social media. You have agents who make $1 million a year revenue who are not very good at social media. So we identified the need. Both of them wanted to spend less time creating content, both demographics, and more time building their business. So it's a huge time saver when you construct and you develop and you design a social media membership. So you can alleviate some of that time constraints on, in our case, specifically our agents' lives. We started the program. I was doing it manually just to get it up and running. So I would actually upload content to 25 agent sites. And as we grow, then 50, and then 60, 75, 100. And then Facebook introduced something called Creator Studio. And we use Creator Studio. In a past life, I used Hootsuite. I don't want to bash your competition, but I really wasn't that happy with them. And I really wanted to build a program to see if there was an organic desire that we had isolated in research. So when we finally got to this size, we realized we can't keep doing this the way that we're doing it now. It was taking me 3 to 4 hours per load per content. So you can all appreciate time is money, and how you invest your time has to have an ROI at the end of it. So it was no longer sustainable. So we made a mutual decision amongst us and the management team. Let's go look for social media management companies, dashboards, digital workstations. So we explored the competitive landscape. I had worked with Hootsuite in the past. We looked at Social Pilot. We looked at Social Sprout. We looked at a lot of them. And we also looked at Sendible. Onboarding experience at Sendible has really been a critical difference versus past experiences. And this is a key difference for somebody who's considering hiring Sendible as a strategic partner. We had full support. A lot of companies, oh, thanks for enrolling. Thanks for buying. See you later. Sendible was there from from A to Z. They helped us get rolling into the program. They taught us tricks and tips. So what I would say to anybody thinking about looking for, if you're in a position right now where you're looking at a social media partner, a strategic partner, and I don't use that word lightly, I would highly recommend Sendible because of their onboarding process, systems, structure, support, team depth, and overall wisdom of this category that really is changing every 6 months fundamentally. I love how easy it is to import our Facebook business pages, our Instagrams. So the ease of importation is a huge benefit. I love how I can create my own personal lists. So we have 330 accounts with Sendible, and our goal is to get that to 700. Okay. So imagine the benefit for us having the ability to import easily, navigate through the portal, create lists. The scheduling component of Sendible is a real godsend because that has saved us hours and hours and hours. We've had great guidance from Anne and the team along the way in terms of how to do it, how to schedule effectively, how to categorize your groups, bundle your groups, and time them so that there's no red flags. I love the scheduling component because what I can do is I can go through each one, and I've made human mistakes on my end, but going through the schedule portal, I can see if I've made an error, either in terms of timing or even in content, because we create so much content on a weekly, bi-weekly, monthly basis. So I love that scheduling component. I love the content portal. So I can see all the content that we've created and was so instrumental in helping us understand how to do it effectively. So once we create one piece of content, we can then go to our content portal and we can share from there to all our multiple groups. So huge, love that feature. We have agents who share their feedback saying that post that you just created for us got me 2 leads from customers, from prospects. What's that mean? It means that somebody who they've had a relationship saw the content and then they want to follow up with that agent saying, my husband and I are thinking about buying a home. We're thinking about selling our home. Is this a good time? It's a conversation catalyst. And that's what the program, we call it engagement, call it whatever you want. That's what we're here to help our agents to do, is to engage, attract, engage, convert, transact. That's what we're here to help our agents do. So one thing you want to do as a marketing team is you want to, in our case, you want to build what's called inherent switching costs. So if Simon leaves our organization, he is going to lose these valuable assets that the company represents. The Sendible social media program is of huge benefit to the agents. So it's really a pain point. If you're thinking about leaving, you're going to lose this valuable marketing support infrastructure. So it makes them think twice. And that's an effective strategy for creating a switching cost. And this is the difference that I have personally discovered with Sendible. In the past, the relationship has been very robotic. Chatbots are great. Having a human support team to help you build your business is paramount to us. And that was clearly one of the differences with Sendible versus their competitors. I would encourage you to give Sendible a deep dive, get as granular as you want, and I think you're going to see added value that you're not going to find anywhere else. As a marketing director, we want to help build the brand of Remax Realtron. That's what we're using Sendible to do. As a marketing director, we want to help build the self-brand of our 1,200 top producers. That's what we're doing. As a marketing director, we want to use Sendible to help our agents engage with prospects, to create conversations that then create conversions and transactions. We want to help build their reputation in their respective digital communities. And that's what Sendible has allowed us to do.